What's up, guys? Ben here, BP Performance. Quick note, I've been struggling on what to call the channel. I've been switching from BP's Performance to BP Workshop to BP Performance again because I got a wide range of things to make videos on and stuff I have. I have 2 tractors. I got another tractor I'll be making videos on soon. I got Corvettes, Camaros, dent sides, Jeeps. I got all this type of stuff. So I'm going to stick with BP Performance for now, see how it goes. But now that I've got this car that I'm about to show you, you'll understand why I'm saying BP Performance. So recently we picked this up. We traded that Trans Am that I made a video on before. Traded it off. Guy came from 2 hours away, met us about 40 minutes from here, met him in the middle. Direct trade, direct swap. So we traded him for this 1980 Corvette. Now, this isn't just a normal 1980 Corvette. You know, if it was, wouldn't even have batted eye towards it, wouldn't have traded my 79 Trans Am for. But, there's my other vet. But, so, looks just like a normal Corvette. Just a 1980 Corvette sitting there. You wouldn't even think anything of it. It's got this fancy hood. The paint doesn't match. But, you know, then you're like, okay, look in the interior. And you're like, yeah, that looks funny. You know, what's this button on the steering wheel? Why is that tack there? What are all these gauges for? What's this fancy shifter? Well, supposedly, this is a 600 horsepower machine. So here, I'll lift the hood up here. So it's got a Jensen Engine Technologies. I don't know if you can read that. 406 small block Chevy. Brawler 850 carburetor. Big cam. It's, I think, 642 intake, 645 on the exhaust. I might be wrong, so don't quote me. You know, aluminum radiator. Gotta have that. Brakes. It's got a line lock. MSD ignition system. I think this is just a basic MSD distributor. Might change it out for something more heavy duty. Maple Grove is about an hour and a half from me. The owner, Kenny Koretsky, I've met him a handful of times. I know him from the area, so he asked me, he's like, hey, anytime you want to come up, you know, I'll help you out. So I think I might race it. I don't know, I'm kind of scared. It is fiberglass. I got no cage in it. But long tube headers, 2.5 inch exhaust all the way back, and a set of Flowmasters or something. Nothing crazy. It sounds good. I'll show you guys in a minute. But yeah, it's got a TCI turbo 350 transmission, reverse manual valve body. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to shift, pain in the ass to drive. With all this power and all, he said 600. I suspect around 550. I hope it's 600. That'd be sweet, but I don't know. The little air filter I only put on temporary because it's the smallest one I could find that I knew would fit under his hood, so I just grabbed it so there was something on there because he had nothing on there. Couple little things with it. Timing cover leaks. It's got one of them stupid chrome ones on it. You know, don't ever put a chrome timing cover on your engine. They all leak. I found a billet aluminum one that I'm gonna swap out for it over the winter. But so I'm gonna show you underneath here. Nothing crazy under here, just a set of Flowmasters. Stock rear, which is, I think, has 323s in it. Don't know if that's gonna be something that's staying in there. Not good for racing, obviously, but good when I'm driving around here because suck 411s in it like we want. 275s. Where's the tire size? 275 60/15s. Good Cobras. He's got wheel spacers on it. These are stock wheels. I don't really like the wheel spacers, gonna be honest. 245 60/15s in the front. My other Corvette has 255s in the front. 255 60/15s in the front of this one. But yeah, so walking up to it, you'd think it's just a normal stock Corvette. Well, it's not. It's a fucking machine. And it's pretty cool. I do like this car a lot. Turns heads like crazy. Anytime I pull up to a Cars and Coffee or a Car Mate, you know, you don't see the paint. The paint's got some quirks. I mean, it's got clear coats coming off here. It's got the spider cracking. Up here, it's got a couple little spots on the door. A couple little other spots. Spots around the glass here. I do have the nice T-tops. The see-through glass T-tops. But a couple other little spots in the clear here. Spot here. Spot here. Obviously the hood doesn't match. Whoever painted the hood did a bad job. So we're looking to get it painted over the winter. But I don't even know what I was saying. It turns head. So you're driving, you're 20 feet away from people. They don't see the paint. They're like, wow, that car's cool. But the first thing you hear is the motor. You hear the motor, you hear pulling in, you're like, what the hell is that? Well, it's a fucking machine. This thing is completely one of the best cars I've ever driven. So let me start it up for you, and you'll see what I mean. Every fuel gauge I put on this car doesn't work. But this car is sweet. Driving it is nuts. This thing is so fast. But just hearing this car run is what really got us. So, I mean, runs smooth. It's pretty good. I have to run it on 110, which burning a fucking hole in my wallet, I'll tell you that. It ain't pretty. It's about 90 bucks for 5 gallons of BP Racing 110. Sunoco fuel's a little cheaper, but I like VP, and we have a local speed shop that I like, and he has VP as a retailer, so I like to keep him in business, so I just buy everything from him. But the guy was running on pump 93, and as soon as I put the 110 in it made a difference. I knew immediately. It smells great too, coming out the back. But so it's got a Brawler 850 on there with no choke, so it's a little bit hard starting when it's cold. Like right now, it was cold. It's been sitting. We took it to a couple Cars and Coffees this morning. So it's been sitting maybe 2 hours. You can see the little oil drips under the car. It's been sitting a couple hours, so it's cold. And so cold starts are a little bit annoying. But I'll get a shot of both my vets in there. We do have a C4 as well. And then I have a Z28 out back there. But that's really it with this car. I mean, I hope to make a lot more videos soon. I hope to take it racing. I suspect we can get this car into the 11s. I mean, it's 500 horsepower. It's only, the car only weighs 3,500 pounds. Don't weigh nothing. But no roll cage, everything's stock in there. To put a roll cage in this car, I'd have to cut the floor out and weld it right to the frame, and I don't know if we want to do that. I do have my Z28 there that's caged out that I'm prepping to build a real car for. I have a 383 stroker sitting in the garage, but not build a real car for, build a real motor for, so I can actually race that. This being fiberglass, if I race it and something happens, I'm kind of screwed. I would just swap this drivetrain into that, or I would just swap this drivetrain into something else if I ruined it. But don't want to do that. So that's it for this video. I hope to make a couple other videos soon. I just wanted to introduce you guys to this car and all its glory. But that's it for now. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.